Good morning, Doodle friends, and welcome back to the doghouse. If you're new here, my name is Beth, and I raise multi-generation golden doodle puppies. Well, as many of you know who've been following me, we are in between litters right now, and so there hasn't been a whole lot of puppy content to cover. So I've been spreading out my longer length videos 2-3 weeks at a time, just to kind of check in, let you know we're still here, and let you know what we're doing here at the doghouse while we are on this sort of break, so to speak. So this video is going to just be a quick flash of what's been happening the last few weeks, and just to let you know what's been going on and any news that we might have, and just to kind of check in and see how your summer's going. So let's go ahead and dive into this week's video. Okay, I'm about to fill up the dog's water dish, and I thought I would go ahead and show you this really cool new system that I got. I don't know if you guys are constantly filling up your dog's water bowls, but I was filling it so many times during the day. It was ridiculous because I have 5 dogs. We live in the desert. It's really hot. They're very thirsty. So I got this water jug feeder thing that is it's been working out great. We've had it for a few weeks now. The dogs love it. I love it. I'm going to fill it up. I'm almost done. And then I want to just show you the parts that go with it. So it comes like this. These 3 parts with the jug. So this is a stand if you want to raise it up. You don't have to use it. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a metal tray, and this is the feeder. This is where the water comes out. You put it in here upside down, and then there's a filter in here which will filter out all the hard metals, the impurities in the water. That's why I just use the tap water, which is nice and easy. So the tray goes in here. And then I go ahead and use the stand because I do have some taller dogs, and my smaller dogs can still easily drink out of it. So I go ahead and use the stand. So it just sits right in there, and it's easy peasy. So let me show you. I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna finish filling it up. And I just use tap water, easy from the spigot here. And I do nice cold water, and I'll even throw some ice cubes in there sometimes, whatever. And then as soon as I'm done here, it holds, there's 2 different sizes. I'll link to it on Amazon. I, of course, am not sponsored. I'm never really sponsored by these things. But you screw the cap on, and then this is the magic bit. Like when it goes upside down, that's how it releases the water. So I'm gonna screw it on nice and tight with one hand. And then I'm gonna pop that upside down once I get into the room. And right in here, the water is gonna go in here and out here, and it's gonna filter it. And it's gonna keep it nice and cold in this nice metal tray, which is easy to lift up, take out, clean, and it's just so easy. It comes in 2 sizes. This one is the 8 liter, which is like close to 2 gallons. And so this has helped me tremendously keep up with their water and make sure that they always have fresh water on hand. So I'm gonna go put it in place and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have it all set up, and I wanted to show you. Here it is here in the corner. This is about 2 gallons. It's great. I just keep it here with a little mat for all their little drippies. You know how dogs like to drip all throughout the house after they drink water. And then I loved it so much, I actually bought a second one. And so I keep one in the laundry room, which is the dog room. That's their food. They have a big trough, their big bowl. That they all eat out of, and there's Barkley having a little rest. This is the dog room, as you can tell. It is torn apart. I mean, this room is ridiculous. This is where I do my laundry, and then this is also the dog room. So they like to chew on things and everything, and this is why when we leave the house, I just kind of put them in here. They've got a doggy door that goes outside, and this is a great room for them to just kind of tear apart, and that way they don't tear apart the rest of my house, because I don't want them on my white couches or anything like that. Right, puppies? You got an itch? Hi, Lulu. Hello, Lulu. Okay, are we gonna do big brushings? We gotta do big brush outs today. Alrighty, so that is the water system. Alrighty, I wonder if you recognize these guys. This is Persephone from one of our previous litters, and Susie. We are dog sitting again. We've been dog sitting for the past week. They are actually getting picked up today. It's been such a pleasure having them. I have them in here because they're gonna eat, and I'm gonna, just wanted to keep them separated because otherwise my dogs like to eat their food. So, and then the other big news is, we've got Harper in her diaper and we've got Maisie in her diaper. Both of my girls, within days of each other, got their first heat. So they are now officially women. And that's very exciting news. So these are gonna be my future mamas next year. For our future breeding program. So I'm super excited. They're doing very well. And of course, we're doing lots of diapering around here. I typically do 1 diaper per day. I obviously take it off. I like these cloth ones. They're really good. I actually use them for the big dogs as well, but they can fit on these guys too. And as you can see, they still like to pick at them and sort of try and pull them off. So I probably have to secure hers a little bit tighter, but it's great when they're in the house. When I put them in the laundry room, I close the door, I take off their diaper so they have some freedom. They can go in and out, eat, rest, and that way they don't have to wear it all day long. Just when they're in here with all of my white furniture, I want to make sure that they don't dirty up my floors or my furniture. So I try to keep it on them, of course. So hi, are you going crazy? And we've got Lulu outside running around. She's pointing to come in. So I'm gonna go let Lulu in, and we gotta give these guys a good brushing today. Yes, right, Maisie? Yes. So while I do a brush out, I thought we would just have a quick check-in. How is everybody's summer going? Ours has been pretty busy. As I mentioned, we've been dog sitting. We went to Mexico twice, actually. We went once with the kids for a birthday graduation celebration. And then the following weekend, we actually had a great opportunity. A friend has a condo that on the beach that we were able to use. And so we went back, just Jimmy and I, for our anniversary. So that was fun. So we've already had a couple of little trips. And what else? The doggies went into heat. That was big news. I was glad that we were back for that. What else? We're dog sitting. My kids are getting new jobs. It's very exciting. My son just got a new job, so that's awesome. And then we now are entering the visiting phase. So I've got my nephew visiting from Oregon. He's coming in tomorrow night at the airport. And my mom is splitting her time right now between New Jersey and here, and she's coming in for a visit tomorrow as well, in time for, her grandchild to come visit. So we're all gonna be here for the next couple of weeks together as a family, so that's going to be exciting. So we'll probably be doing family stuff like water parks and golfing maybe, or we'll go I'm trying to get tickets to a show, all that kind of stuff. So what are you guys doing this summer? Are you guys taking any big trips? Are you doing anything with your dogs? Let me know in the comments. I'm always love to hear from you guys about what you guys are doing, especially during these hot months. What are you guys doing with your dogs? It's so hot. I can't even really walk them outside anymore because the pavement is so hot here. As I'm sure it's hot all places. I mean, I swear we're just getting hotter and hotter every summer. It's crazy. And I know that's not just in Arizona. I know that's everywhere, but it is really hot, especially here. We've been in the triple digits now for a few weeks, so it's just gonna get hotter. 107, 110, that's the norm, and then it really starts to amp up to like 115, and even we've seen 120, as a high on some days. Not yet, but that will be probably within the next month. We may see. I feel like every year we're breaking records. So anyways, how's the weather by you guys? Do you live near water? Are you staying cool? I put out a little TikTok the other day of Maisie. We love to go kayaking. We have 6 kayaks. We love to go as often as possible. And so for the first time, we bought a little doggy vest. I'll put a picture here of Maisie on the paddleboard, actually, with my husband. I had her in the kayak with me for a little bit, and then I was filming her on the paddleboard with my husband. She was a little nervous at first because she'd never really been in the water. And so, but then she really warmed up to it. It was so much fun. And so next time I think we're gonna try and take Harper, see if she likes it. And I'm
sure somebody's walking their dog there in front of my big window in the house. So come here, Ivy, I'm not done with you, thank you. And so, so we are trying to make them water dogs. We'll see if they like it or not. So slowly we'll see if they can tolerate the paddleboard and the kayak and see if they like it. We go to a local place. The Salt River is near us, and so we like to go down the Salt River on our kayaks. And then we just bought these paddle boards, so Jimmy was trying out the paddle board as well. So it's a lot of fun. It's only about 30 minutes away. We do early morning, and then we'll also do a sunset one, and it's just so much fun to get out in nature. It's just such a nice break to be out on the water. We really love it. So we have plans coming up to go to a friend's cabin up at a lake. So we'll be doing that. I'm taking full advantage of overnight trips while I can, because once we have puppies on the ground, I'm really kind of housebound. I don't want to hire a dog sitter to take care of puppies. That's my job. My dog sitter can take care of my dogs, but once I have a pregnant doodle, I want to make sure that if she's due soon, I'm here for the birth, and I'm here for the whole full 8 to 12 weeks of taking care of them before they all find their new forever home. So I'm really taking advantage of there being no puppies here to do as many little trips here and there as possible. So that's what we're doing this summer. And of course, trying to keep up with all the grooming of the doodles. Never ending, right, my doodle friends? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep grooming these guys. I've got 4 doodles to get through, and that's gonna take me a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then let me know if there's anything you'd like to know about me or my doodles, or anything else that you'd like to know over the summer. I'm just gonna do these little check-ins every 2-3 weeks. In the meantime, if I catch anything on my camera that's noteworthy, I'll make a little short video of it just to let you know what we're doing in between here. And I'll keep you posted if Lulu or Ivy go back into heat anytime soon, of course. But this summer, I'm gonna keep it, you know, pretty easy breezy. There's not a lot going on, so doodle-wise. And so I just wanna check in every once in a while, let you know how we're doing. I'd love to hear how you guys are all doing and what you're doing this summer. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that way we can all spend some more time together. In the meantime, I hope you have a great week or 2 or 3, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks everyone, bye-bye.